Hey kids, today is Monday, September 14th, and today for reading we're going to go over Epic and talk about Epic and um, work on some things in Epic that maybe you didn't know were there. So last week you were able to do a review on Epic based off of a YouTube video that we supplied for you. Today we're going to actually log into your own account. So if you're in Mrs. Wolf's class, you're going to be able to see um, your class and enter in your code. If you're in Mrs. N's class, you have your own code. So remember that. Don't enter my code in, but most everything will be similar. So you have Epic right here. It's actually in your Clever account, which I don't even think mine will show up. No. It's in your Clever account. You're just going to click on Epic, which looks just like this, okay? Then here is Mrs. Wolf's class code, WNL7879, which I saved on all of your computers. If you're in Mrs. N's class, you have your own class code that she gave you. You're going to click Go, and then it's going to say, Welcome to Mrs. Wolf's class, or Welcome to Miss N's class, and then you get to select your person, okay? Each person has a different level based on how often they are on Epic and how well they're doing. So good job for those that have been on here for quite a long time. As a teacher, I can see exactly what you're doing. In my class, we have 16 students, which is now 14. 77 books were finished and 17 hours read. That makes me incredibly excited as a teacher because that is a lot of books. And the one thing that's nice about Epic is that they can read to you or you can read them. So I'm going to go under, let's see, I'm going to go under May because May is no longer here. So what you'll see, it looks like this, that Olivia Wolf sent you a book. I sent you some books. I'm not going to click check it out, but you can. I'm going to show you how to access that later. Okay, so here is what your screen should look like. It's going to give you popular series, top picks, read to me books, and comics and anything that you want. Your mailbox, which is right up here, is actually going to be the books that your teacher assigned to you. And I do expect that you read these at some point during the week. And we'll always put in the agenda, spend 10 minutes on Epic or read a book that your teacher assigned you in Epic, so on and so forth. So these are all narratives because in our writing unit for both classes, we're talking about narratives for true stories. So I thought it was a good idea to assign to you a book that was a narrative or a true story. For Miss M's class, she has assigned something different to you, so refer to your mailbox. In order to finish it, so it says 0 out of 4 finished, 0 out of 4 finished, or 0 out of 1 finished, I'm sorry. And then you are just going to read it. And I had, for my class personally, all of them to be able to read to you just because we don't all have our reading levels. When you're done, it'll say that it's finished, and then I will be notified as a teacher. So finish those mailboxes, and then you can go back to Explore, and there's some different icons on top. There is for you, specifically for you, based off of what you're looking at. You can type in different books up here, or search recent topics or other things. So if I know that I really like Judy Blume, I can type in Judy and select Blume. And there are all things Judy here. Sometimes they have the book and sometimes they don't. You can also go, so I'm going to go back to Explore. You can go off of your reading level, which as teachers we aren't really giving to you often unless we're trying to track progress. So you don't have your reading level now. As teachers, we can adjust your screen for your reading level. If you want to make sure that the books are going to be easy enough for you, I would recommend doing your reading level here and hitting I to L. I to L is easy enough books for like mid-year second grade. So if you feel like you are reading higher than that, you can jump up, or lower than that, you can go below. You can also search by different comics, which are always fun and silly. Read to me books. And I want to caution you on read to me books. You should not be doing all read to me books. A good rule of thumb is about one read to me book a day, and then you should be actually reading the others. So in my class, if a kid really wanted to read this and it was a read to me, I would have them mute their book and then they can read it. Okay? So you should not always be having something read to you. There's also a video section. In my class in particular, I allow the videos. Mrs. M may or may not have. The videos are a reward that you're allowed to use. So in my classroom, we have that reward system, or sometimes I give you like 3 minutes of a warm up where you can do a video. Okay. I don't really want you on that right now. You should be reading or listening to one book or doing your mailbox. Audiobooks, we are not doing at this time either because it doesn't really have you track with the book. So, again, you have your mailbox here. You have Read to Me. You can change your reading level. A good one to start at is I to L. And then you can go up or down from there if these books are too easy or too hard. And explore, all right? Today, if you're in Mrs. Will's class, I would like you to finish these 3 books in your mailbox if you already haven't. If you're in Mrs. M's class, check out your mailbox and finish any of those assigned to you. And then I'd like you guys to try to read some other books. In total, you should be spending about 20 minutes on this right after you do this. Does that sound good? Cool. You all have a good day. And if you need anything, please reach out to your teacher.